Hey there, neighbor. Another lovely day of now living under the confines of a HOA. Am I right? And the weather is just perfect to get those steps in for the week. And must I say, you look ready to. Hey, whoa. Wait, just give me a second. I swear this won't take up too much of your time. No, there's no need to check your yard. No more missile testing for a while. That stuff is way out of my budget right now. But even so, I fixed the guidance system, so we shouldn't have any more issues next time. If there is one. I mean, maybe. Maybe not. Uh, well, I was planning on giving you the usual noise notice for this coming Thursday, but I've got a schedule planned out, and you should be at work at that time, unless you're planning on staying home that day. Then I guess this is your warning for that. So, hope you have noise canceling headphones and a nice lo fi playlist. Yeah, that's not what I came here for though. But may as well kill two birds with one stone. It'll save me time later. Plus, I've got a couple of other houses to run down to after this. Bro, if I was planning a block party, it'd be when I wasn't surviving off of ramen and frozen veggies. But honestly, maybe I should. I mean, I haven't had proper meat in months, and I could go for some of that barbecue we had last time. Maybe that guy at the end of the road with the grill would be willing to provide meat for us. I really gotta stop talking about food. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here to ask you for a cup of sugar. Not for food or anything. I mean, well, actually, well, I'm not sure if anyone actually does this, but I figured it's gotta be a thing since people have heard about it, you know? Kinda a nice way to set up a rapport between neighbors. Maybe get to know each other a little bit better if we start doing this more often. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I think it's a win win. Look, I promise I'll make up for this and everything else at some point. I'm just kind of in a bind right now. And, there's a lot of new heroes on the rise. They're really saturating the market right now, so I've got my work cut out for me. Hey, okay, I can cut you a great deal right now. If you ever plan on moving out of this place to a nicer neighborhood, I can blast a couple of missiles or lure some heroes into the surrounding airspace for a fight so I can bring down the property value. And, once you've got your new place, I'll still steer clear. Listen, I can guarantee you 100% you'll find a good house you're like. Pick any place you want. I am very confident in my ability to run people out of the property. Well, I'll have you know, it's very intentional when it happens. No one has left recently, in the past few weeks at least, I think. Is that one couple with the five cats still in the house down there? Hmm. No, seriously, please. I really need just this one favor. I'll make up for it tenfold once I've got everything together. Just a cup of sugar, nothing else. Honest. Well, sugar's kind of pricey with how much I need, you know? Limited budget and all. Yeah. I need a lot. So I'm asking all the neighbors, not just you. Honestly, I'd be asking for a lot more than just sugar if I were baking treats. Flour is one thing, but eggs? Oh, out of the question. No one's handing those out for free with how much they cost now. No, yeah. Poisoning my enemies is a lot more costly than it sounds. I did consider making my own cyanide at one point, but apples are in season and you need a lot of seeds to take down one person. Plus, there's all the extra work grinding them up It takes time and energy, though I guess that's a nice alternative to a gym membership. I get a pretty decent workout from that. Anyway, that's not really the purpose. I'm not making desserts for anyone. Um, for personal use? No, I swear. I'm cutting back on my sugar intake. Kinda learned the hard way. On top of all the ramen, I almost gave my doctor a hernia. No more sweets until I can afford a proper meal. Really? That's awfully generous. I'd be down to do some odd jobs for you in exchange for some stuff in your pantry. You know, you've got any nasty coworkers that need firing? I've got lots of surveillance and GPS tracking. If you've tried to report them already and nothing happened, chances are they're screwing your boss. And I can absolutely give that info to HR for you. Oh, mowing's good. Mowing your lawn is absolutely good too. But I still need that sugar. I promise it's definitely not for food. It's can we just say office supplies aren't cheap and desperate times call for desperate measures, maybe. Okay, listen. All my ammo was used during the last battle, so I'm trying to do the DIY version. I might have spent all my money on one ingredient and not the other. Potassium chlorate. I already have the sulfuric acid at home. For explosives. Look, I promise none of that stuff is getting mixed together anywhere near this neighborhood. My next battle will be in a very secluded area with no pedestrians. I am not footing the bill for someone else's hospital visit again. The heroes are a different story. Someone needs to know what it feels like to have your bank account drained every time we get into these fights. They're the main reason I'm broke. I spent most of my salary on all the cool, state-of-the-art, military-grade weapons, and they trash them the first time they got used. And a factory warranty doesn't exactly apply to stuff on the black market. Why do you think I'm out here begging the neighbors for sugar like a complete loser? I'm killing my reputation because of these guys. Wow. Let's not pour salt in the wound, okay? I get it. I'm not the greatest person to live around sometimes, but I will take accountability and make up for it with those odd jobs for you when I'm not working double shifts. I'll get back to you on that. Please, just do this just once for me. I need this favor really bad. 1 cup of sugar for my nice little DIY project. That's all. Okay, my big destructive project that will hopefully go as intended and not blow up in my face. Literally. Just need to watch that video a couple more times and practice. Very far away from this area. No worries. Your indirect involvement in any potential property damage or bodily injury is confidential. My lips are sealed. That assumes the cops can even get me. But in the event that they do, I have plenty of practice with interrogations. I'll cover for you if you cover for me. All you gotta say is your nice neighbor came over to innocently ask for a cup of sugar. Just don't take before and after pictures as proof. They know no one does that unless someone knows that they're going to be investigated. I might know from experience. But on that note, so, my very kind and generous neighbor, I seem to have spent all of my grocery money for the month already, but I am severely lacking in some essentials for my pantry. Can I trouble you for a cup of sugar? Just this once? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are a lifesaver. Your contribution will not go unforgotten. There is a nice seat waiting for you under my regime once I've completed my conquest of the world. The rest will be filled by whoever decides to play nice today. Well, have a good rest of your day. I've got to go now and just figure out who's worth keeping around.